Welcome everyone to more classic Mega Man, or should I say recent Mega Man, because this was released only a few years ago, even though it's 8-bit. Welcome to Mega Man 9.
Lewis, how does it feel that? How does it feel?
8-bit.
How does it feel that you missed the only 16 and 32-bit Mega Man games while you were sick, quote unquote?
You mean while my computer was dead?
Yeah.
I don't feel anything in particular because I don't really like Mega Man.
In the year 20X. XDX.
I feel like I just insulted Gundam in front of a crowd of Japanese nerds. They're probably yelling like Mega Man Forever and Blue Bomber whatever, I don't know. They're probably gathering outside the internet to lynch me now.
Outside the internet?
Yeah, I live inside the internet, my friend.
Where is Internet HQ?
I am a digital artificial intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah. Okay.
Digital artificial intelligence, and I live inside the wires connecting the wireless to the servers to the thing that does the thing, and I am so totally going to fail IT now.
I am in the horizontal. I am the vertical, and I Chun-Li.
Now we will bring you to Ken with sports.
Oh, look.
What if this was a reference to the Street Fighter movie?
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. But I'm just gonna say it's a happy coincidence.
Yeah.
He's got a bandage on his chrome dome there.
How stupid can the Mega Man universe possibly be? I mean, seriously. They don't even, check to see if this was faked or anything.
It's now my turn. I knew it!
Our douchebag jokes have come full circle.
Knew it!
But look, Ted, it's completely legitimate. Look at that little play button on the top right, blinking right there. See?
Well, you see, being a douchebag doesn't make you evil.
Wily's only said he's changed his...
Have you ever heard of the asshole with a heart of gold trope? That's what Dr. Light is.
I'm starting a Kickstarter program to help stop Dr. Light.
Wily's only tried to change his ways about 3 times at this point.
Now, this I don't get, okay? If Dr. Light was really, going around the bend, why would he pick up his home phone? Why do you even bother calling?
Who still has a home?
Idiots.
Who still has a home phone in the year 20XDX?
It's cordless, at least.
Dr. Light, it's angry complaints.
So, why don't you just go to Wily's castle right away? I mean,
we don't have proof that it's him.
Well, then that's why you go to his house, to get proof. Get a search warrant or some shit.
Well,
who needs a fucking search warrant?
Because
just teleport in there.
Because there are 9 goddamn super robots wreaking havoc
8.
all over the place, and kind of stopping them from destroying the world is a top priority.
8.
Hey, well, get Proto Man to do that shit.
Let me put it this way, okay? If the Dark Lord of the Darkness released a fire-breathing dragon in a village, you're not going to go to the Dark Lord's castle, you're going to go kill the dragon first.
Okay.
Splash Woman!
No, I would start with Super Mario Galaxy, man.
But she's
woman.
like... Yeah, she's got curves and stuff.
Super Mario Galaxy, man.
Super
Okay.
Rave Party, man?
Seizure Man.
Hyper Man.
Even though I wasn't, to this day, I'm still really not a big classic Mega Man fan. When this game was announced and I heard that it was, going retro with its whole style, I was still pretty excited for it. I actually got this day one.
I did too.
When it was released, and I didn't beat it the first day.
I did.
Got my ass kicked pretty hard. But, I like it when they occasionally do stuff like this. And,
The word is occasionally.
yeah.
Cough, Mega Man 10, cough.
Cough, new Super Mario, cough.
Well, at least Super Mario Bros. Has an updated graphical style.
It's not so new if you release 2 in the same damn year.
Okay, well, you got me there, but still.
Those things are so annoying.
Well, they just want to help Mega Man out. They just don't know when to stop.
Those things are sort of the reason why. Well, not those things in specifically, but they're a symbol of why I don't really like this game because it's not hard. It's cheap. It's cheap hard.
It comes out of nowhere, grabs your head, and then Drops right
you
into
into
a
spikes.
fucking spike pit. Yes.
This game is only hard when you don't know where all the traps are, and I don't think that's particularly good level design.
No,
Like,
It was completely intentionally done, though.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's intentionally bad level design. Does that make it better?
Because I mean, like, even
It's
something like
retro.
Contra or Super Ghouls and Ghosts is hard, but nothing ever blindsides you. It's just a matter of
Nah, Ghouls and Ghosts
blind.
blindsides you
Have you
pretty.
ever played Ghosts and Goblins?
Yes, I have, and usually
Plenty of stuff
blindsiding
blind.
you isn't what makes it hard. It's just that the level, the enemies are fucking obnoxious. But getting blindsided, I don't think, is an appropriate way to get challenged. It's just a matter of memorizing shit. The music's catchy, though. I will say that.
That
Yeah.
takes me back.
I do like Mega Man 9 soundtrack.
Is 9 soundtrack completely original, or did they reuse themes from the other games? Because I swear I've heard some of these themes before.
Not the Mavericks, the Robot Master stages are original, but they use a few little tunes here and there.
Yeah, I know like some of the menu themes like are mostly ripped from 2. That includes the intro theme and the game over theme. But I swear I've heard some of these music tracks before. But if you say it's
No,
all original,
they're all-
I believe you.
they're all
You're the
original.
biggest Mega Man nerd here.
They're all original, yeah. I admit a few of them sound similar to other things, but that's the case when you get to 9 games.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Now, even though the game is completely 8-bit in terms of look, its color palette is a bit richer.
Its color palette and its sound fonts are a bit more advanced than an NES.
Yeah.
So you couldn't run
you
this on
couldn't-
an
you couldn't.
NES if you somehow got it onto a
Cartridge.
No, I don't think you
couldn't.
would be able to.
No, you can't.
Hey, I have a question. Those flying saucers there, will they blindside you if you pick the wrong teleporter jump thing?
They'll hit you, but they never knock you far enough to where you'll fall off.
Oh, really?
So is Galaxy Man the first one you're supposed to go after, or do you just have
Usually.
preference?
He's usually the first you're supposed to go to, but ultimately, I find 9 to be one of the easiest Mega Man games once you know the traps, so... There's a number you could potentially go first, just depending on whatever you feel like.
Hello, Blast Hornet's weapon.
Yes, Blast Hornet.
But there's no, like, the weapons are pretty specific. Like, you can't, like, the groups aren't as flexible as, like, 2 or something, right?
Not quite, yeah.
Granted, I think your routes are only really flexible in 2 if you're playing the American difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
If you're playing the Japanese difficulty, you probably gotta follow a strict path.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. There are multiple difficulties, too?
There's difficult in Mega Man 2, which is Japan's normal.
Yeah.
Ah.
Normal was added for the American release, which pretty much overpowered your Mega Buster.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have no problem with that.
Me neither. It allows us to
I
actually
just don't
defeat
care
Airman.
enough about Mega Man to care one way or the other. Oh, good grief.
We got the power of Super Mario Galaxy Man.
You know, shouldn't Dr. Light have put a failsafe into these robots so we can just turn them off from a distance? It seems a lot more efficient than just sending Mega Man to kill them all one by one.
But then there wouldn't be a game, Ted.
I know, but I'm just saying logically... Oh, high roll.
Since when does Dr. Light work on logic?
Since
Ever
when does
said-
Mega Man at all work on logic?
Dr. Light worked on logic ever since he removed the metal blades from Mega Man's programming?
Whatever happens to all the weapons Mega Man collects? He's like Dante, stores them in the back room and never touches them again.
Next up is Fabulous Man. Well, at least the cartoon bothered to explain. The cartoon said you just could only copy it for a limited time before his battery on it ran out.
Okay, so welcome to Chaos Emerald Man's stage.
No, I already called him Fabulous Man.
Oh, well.
He is fabulous.
I remember this stage was one of the more frustrating ones the first time I played.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
one,
at
of, it's
this
one of the
rate,
harder
this is going to
levels.
be the one commentary part that I look at the least during all of my BrainScratch career. I'm either typing something because I don't want anyone on the forum to wait, or I'm answering goddamn text messages.
Could you really care?
Well, wait, wasn't there an entire part of Super Mario Brothers 2 where you couldn't see anything at all?
That was of no fault of my own. Wasn't Bruce Lee in that part?
Along with Chuck
Bruce Lee
Norris.
in
As far as you know.
As far as you know, yes.
If I recall, Freddy Krueger was also doing the flare. What a sight.
Damn.
The universe should be imploding on itself.
How would you compare 9 to any other classic game, Ryan? Would you play this before 4 or 5 or 6?
I would rate this around the same area as... it really just kind of depends on my mood, but ultimately I would definitely put this up there. I played this around the same, a little less than I do 2. 2 I play the most. I played this, 3, and 6 at about the same clip.
I see.
A rock!
Oh, is that a rock? I thought it was, just a big mound of crap. Maybe that's because I'm bored right now, so my brain is automatically trying to, convert things into funny images.
What can I compare to shit today?
What a perfect metaphor for how Capcom thinks of this franchise
How
nowadays.
many double entendres can I twist out of people's names?
Oh, this is the area where they start shooting shit out of the gaps when you jump over them, right?
Yes, but...
Yep. I've gotten blindsided by those fucking things.
That's not a new thing, though.
Yeah, but it never bugged. I played 1, 2, and 3. I didn't bother with 4 or 5 or 6, but I don't remember anything like that in 1, 2, or 3.
Didn't 1 have those?
1 had it a little bit.
It was in Cutman stage, actually.
Cutman and Bomb. I think it was in Bomb Man.
There weren't really a whole lot of bottom. Oh, fuck this.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, that.
Oops.
I don't remember there being an awful lot of bottomless pits in Cutman stage, though.
No, I think that was in Bomb Man stage in Mega Man 1.
Okay, well, I haven't played 5, because nobody's ever recommended 5 to me. Ever.
No, it's the most boring of them all.
I don't think I've ever touched 5 either, actually. No,
it's the most boring, by far.
Yeah, I know. I remember that from the commentary about it.
Yeah.
Well, what non-X Mega Man games have you played?
Non-X...
How many of the classic series have you played?
Alright, just the classic series. I've played and beaten 1. I played and beaten 2. I never beaten 3, actually, now that I think about it. I never played and beaten 4. I never played and beaten 5. I've played, but never beaten 6.
Why? 6 is one of the easiest ones.
8.
I would hope you've beaten 8. 8's the easiest one.
1, 2, and 9. Can't say I beat any of them.
I've beaten 9, and I've beaten 10. In terms of any other Mega Man game ever, that's it. I never played Legends, Legends 2, Battle Network.
0?
I played 0, but I never beaten it.
Yeah, Zero's stupidly hard.
Zero's really fucking hard.
And this guy works on, Crash Man logic. He jumps when you jump.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've never noticed these sort of attack patterns, seeing as I always just spam the super effective moves until they die.
Well, that's how
These bosses are only hard when you're trying to Mega Buster them.
Well, that's how you're supposed to beat him when you want to Mega Buster him. He jumps when you jump.
You got a new weapon.
No, Crash Man jumps when you fire. My bad. I forget who jumps when you jump.
I couldn't hear a word that Ryan said, so I'm just going to assume that it was funny and laugh. Ha ha ha.
That's a good policy. Very diplomatic. You never offend anyone that way unless they're saying something tragic, in which case you could ruin a friendship.